Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Well, the last video I made was more about the Fallout television show in of itself. Today, I want to actually talk about the so-called fans and tourists of the Fallout television show and Fallout in general. Because tourism in the Fallout franchise has become an increasingly terrible problem, and I'm tired of pretending that it isn't. Now, there's a big difference between a tourist and a fan. A fan just takes it and leaves it. He likes the thing for what it is, understands that it may be flawed, or understands that it may resonate with him very deeply, consumes it at its own level, wants to get to know deeper on its own terms, and not have the media specifically cater itself to his sensibilities. He wants to form his sensibilities around the media he consumes. While the tourist or the consumer doesn't really think about that. All he does is consume. He consumes the media, and if it doesn't fit his specific interests, he leaves it. Now, this can all be all well and good, but the thing is, there are so many more consumers and tourists out there than there are actual fans. And because of this, companies and studios have decided to cater more and more things towards consumers and not towards the actual fans of what they're adapting. And we see this in the Fallout television show. The Fallout television show is a poorly written, poorly acted, poorly directed 8-hour slop fest where nothing happens, where nothing ever sticks with you. You don't have the opportunity to take away anything. There's no look inside yourself for the deeper themes. It's just white noise. It's like I said. But the reason why this is so threatening is because there are people, actual, genuine, walking, talking, breathing, voting, driving people who watch this show and not only like it, but laud its praise, and then switch it around and tell you that you are in fact the problem, not them. You see, the problem with a consumer is that they can't form their own opinions about anything. They are simply incapable of deciding or thinking anything that is outside the status quo. It's not that they can't think for themselves. They are literally unable to. They think that everything that is given to them is the best that's ever going to get, and you cannot influence or change anything ever. To even ask for more, to ask for even the most tiniest smidgiest of quality in your work, to ask for even the most tasteless crumb of anything resembling anything that you like is just simply too far. It's literally leave the billion-dollar company alone. And when the show was going on, we saw so many people who have never played a Fallout game in their lives, who have and only watched the show, come out and tell you, yes, you, the fan, that you are the one that is in the wrong, and they are not. This is what's killing media. This is what's killing Fallout. It's these tourists. And the crazy part is that once these tourists are done, they are going to up and leave. The fans who have stuck around here since the beginning and who understand, know these games and stories like the back of their hand and enjoy them and love them because it resonates with them, they are the ones holding the short end of the stick. They are the ones that get screwed over. Not these tourists, Reddit retards who only like the thing because it satisfies their ability to consume. And I hate these people. I genuinely, gut-wrenchingly hate these people with a fiery burning passion. Because it's not enough for them to simply come in and ruin something and make something that's already normified and more normified. They have to come in and ruin my thing. Why do I have to freaking let these people into my house and then they're surprised when they decide to completely desecrate and piss all over the carpet? When I served my LDS mission, we had a term called keeping commitments, where people, if they were keeping the commitments that we set for them, reading the scriptures, coming to church, etc., they get to move on until when we felt comfortable and talked about it, they were eventually baptized and let into the church proper. This is okay when it comes to organizations like churches and communities, but for some artistic reason, if you dare even think to suggest, to imply that this should be designed for the media that we consume and the groups on the internet that we partake in, people throw a hissy fit. How dare you exclude people? They just want to have fun. You just want to exclude people from Fallout or Team Fortress 2 or Halo or whatever other thing that's been around since before any of us were born. You just want to exclude people from these things because you don't want them to be new. You want them to die. Yeah. Well, no, I don't want them to die. In fact, I do this for the opposite. Because if you just let anyone into your space, if you let everyone have a seat at your table, then sooner or later, there's going to be a person who hates you and wants to replace you. Because they don't like that you are the way that you are. They want things to be their way. And so, inadvertently or not, they will systematically remove you from the table until it's nothing but an endless sludge fest. And the original appeal is already gone. And now you have people like me, people who have stuck with it from the beginning, are shit out of luck. I hate these people because they are going to ruin every space until it's all just one homogeneous blob. We can't have anything good, honest, or original anymore. It all needs to be just congealed into this disgusting gelatinous mass that consumes the lowest common denominator retard online. And if it doesn't specifically align to specific directions, if it's just a little bit kind of sort of edgy, maybe has a political leaning that you don't agree with, hell, maybe the creator has a political leaning that you don't agree with, it is cast off to the wayside. I hate these people. They sacrificed Fallout. They crucified Fallout on the cross. Forgive my language. I don't want to use such biblical language for a stupid video game franchise. But it genuinely feels like someone that I genuinely grew up with through high school and had a good time with is now just being killed. And I just can't do anything but sit there and watch them hang lifelessly on a wall as it's just been chopped up, pre-packaged, and commoditized into Funko Pops and action figures for a bunch of shitheads who haven't even finished any of the games. They just play Fallout 4 and watch the show. And they get to, say that they're true fans. You are not. You are not welcome here. This is my franchise. Okay? This is Southern Ninja's franchise. This is Enclave Emily's franchise. This is Mist's franchise. This is our franchise, motherfucker, not yours. And not your shitty Reddit friends, and not your Discord. Get out. Get the hell out of my house. Get the hell out of my franchise. Get the hell out. Get the hell out of my franchise. I hate you people. I hate you. You ruined this for me. You ruined this for everyone. And now I have to look at it, and every time I look at it, it reminds me of you. It reminds me of people like you. And I will not rest. I will not rest until every one of you scumbags is gone from my lands so that I can enjoy what I love in peace. So help me.
Homie, one game is an RPG, the other are first-person shooter adventure games. You are a normie who is a part of the problem defending the destruction of one of the greatest pieces of art of our modern time. And just cause you don't beat a game, don't mean you can't give an opinion on the tone of an art piece and the tone shifts that the company that bought the game made. Enjoy your slop RPG. You will call people like us toxic, but you are a tourist in our space. You will never be one of us. There is a reason you latched onto our IP, not your own. You wanted to be a part of the club, but you didn't like the rules at the door. So now you think you can bounce us out of our own thing.
Absolute fucking cinema.